Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending where you live around the world this moment. And my name is Roberto Ronzani. I'm from the Italian Institutes, and together I'm the pleasure to introduce two people, two friends. That is Marco Benetti and Jacopo Sartirana, that are working in Pietro Fiorentini, an Italian company in the field of resources that is implementing Lean for more than 20 years. But before giving them the baton to start their presentation, just a couple of comments or notes. The first is that along this presentation, you can make questions that we'll find answer at the end of the speech. So we will collect all of your questions. If not possible to answer to all the questions you can make, we will take note of the other question not solved, and will be our duty to give you answer in a second moment and on next days. Second comments, if you have some difficulties with the English language, you can select subtitles that you can find a kind of simultaneous translation. So that's all. So please, Marco, we start.
Thank you, Roberto. Hello, everybody. We have a big responsibility today. First of all, we have to explain well our project, but also we are representing our colleagues that every day work on Gemba on the improvement project. Let me share the screen. Just a moment. Okay, Marco Benetti speaking. I'm quality manager.
Sorry, Marco. We cannot see. We see directly the slides, but not in present. Okay, now is in presentation. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. Marco Benetti speaking. I'm a quality manager in Pietro Fiorentini, and I'm involved in all improvement projects that work on quality. With me, my colleague, my friend Jacopo.
Welcome, welcome everybody. Thank you, Roberto, for the opportunity to be here today. I'm Jacopo. I've been working in Pietro Fiorentini for 4 years. And as Marco, I work in the strategy deployment and continuous improvement department as a project coordinator of Kaizen Promotion Office in the Desenzano plant. Now let's start with an overview of the company. Pietro Fiorentini was founded in Bologna in 1940 for the production of automotive regulators. And from 1960, the product portfolio extended to cover also gas distribution and transmission. In 2001, began the Lean journey. After we will speak about it. And in 2006, we entered into the smart metering regulator sector. From 2020, we enter also in green energy and decarbonization sector with hydrogen and biomethane. And in 2021, into the water sector, and in 2022 in environmental manager sector. 2024 is the year of the new purpose for our company. Our purpose is to value resources. Okay, at Pietro Fiorentini, we aim to contribute to building a better future by adding value to resources together with our stakeholders for today's world and for future generations. Okay, Pietro Fiorentini has system in renewable energies like biomethane or hydrogen, and in oil treatment to deliver a clean oil to collection station, gas treatment, gas overpressure protection, and also gas pressure control and metering, and gas odorizing system. This is the natural gas grid. We are in the whole supply chain. We are present all the way from oil and gas production through gas transmission in high, medium, and low pressure, and also in the green gas production, as you can see. Now some numbers about the company. Pietro Fiorentini has 10 production plants in Italy and 10 production plants in other countries for a total of more 2,600 people. We export our products in more than 100 nations for a consolidated turnover in 2023 of 450 million euro. Now let's talk about the lean journey that started in 2001. So we are going to see the milestone between 2000 and 2003. The major milestone were startup Kaizen, the Kaizen promotion office, lean education, change management, the study tours. We deploy the business unit and the matrix organization chart. These are the years of education in the company. Between 2004 and 2008, we introduced balanced scorecard, lean product development, systematic lean planning, production preparation process, 3P, and the creation of value stream. So these are the years of deployment. Between 2009 and 2014, we introduced lean in services, IT, HR, and administration, and Oshinkari, voice of the customer, the lean supply chain, the SDR, speed design review, and lean transformation plan. These are the years of lean strategy. And between 2015 and 2019, we introduced Q4, quality department, for the improvement, Pietro Fiorentini Lean Academy, the new team innovation, well-being program, new training team, and the lean assessment. These are the years of quality innovation. And by the end, between 2019 and until today, we introduced team learning and development, the agile methodology, and education new leadership style, and the dual organization. So these are the years of agile and dual. So this is our journey from 2001 until now. Okay, there are about 105 people in the company who are 100% focused on continuous improvement, divided as follows. So we have 3 people in training, 6 in IT, 6 Q4, then 34 people in Kaizen promotion office, 9 people in supply chain and logistics, 4 people in management control, and 36 people in Kaizen promotion office, Kaizen process engineering, sorry, and 7 people in corporate purchasing. With the introduction of the lean in the company, Kaizen Week also began. Below you can see the number of cumulative Kaizen weeks since 2000, approximately 600. This is important because it demonstrates the commitment that there has been and still is today in relation to lean in the company. In this 600 Kaizen weeks, there were more than 3,000 improvement teams working. And another important thing concerns the involvement of all people in the company. About 77% of people in the company participated in at least one Kaizen week. And involving everyone is a very important aspect for us and is a part of our company culture. Before leaving the floor to Marco, it's important to contextualize the environment on which there has been the quality improvement project over these years. We are in the Desenzano production plant where I work with about 170 other people, and we are in low pressure gas distribution. Mainly, we have solutions serving small, medium industry, commercial users, and residential users. And this is our products, low pressure gas regulators and governors. And these products are compact sizes and can fit in one hand, and also gas filters. To put into context the kind of production we are in, we talk about very low takt time and high customization of our products. The lowest takt time here is 30 seconds. As we all know, the world in which we find ourselves today, working today, is VUCA. And in recent years, our volumes have increased, and also our customers were demanding more and more also about quality. So in a still more challenging context, good was no longer good enough, and we had to evolve from a small business to industry. So with these assumptions, in 2020, we started with quality improvement, and now I leave the floor to Marco. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacopo. Our primary target was to preserve customer trust. So our initial step in this evolution was focus on defense and protection. Before pursuing improvement, our priority was to stabilize the situation and safeguard the customer. To achieve this, we selected the best employees, identified the most critical processes, and developed supervisor procedures. As a result, we stabilized market quality. Once we assure customer protection, we shift our focus to creating the foundation for improvement by fostering a culture of continuous improvement. Quality Training Week is an example, is a dedicated week of training during which individuals, whether they are operators, planners, buyers, engineers, or employees in general, are trained on products made in Minireg, quality activities, and problem solving. The purpose is to help participants to understand the importance of adopting a specific approach and to recognize the impact their work has on the end customer. Over 30% of the staff have completed this course with significant result, understanding the purpose of their job. After that, we combined culture with action and working on improvement. A process will either improve or get worse. It will never remain stable over time. For this reason, we gradually introduce problem solving and the PDCA cycle through the A-freeze with the aim of improve the processes. We train people and guide them to solve small problems, providing continuous and consistent training and support. I will not go into detail about the use of A-freeze, but I would like to highlight some few key elements. First one, management commitment. So a sustained effort from leadership to support and prioritize improvement. Second one, game approach, obviously. Coaches have been actively present, listening, providing feedback, and engaging with employees every week for the past 3 years. Third one is dissemination. To date, almost 30% of the staff have completed at least one A-free, spanning around more or less 150 problems fixed. But also this is not enough. So customer first, quality culture, problem solving. Next step was the daily Kaizen. Daily Kaizen in Pietro Fiorentini was implemented through TAD teams. TAD in Italian language is Team Azzeramento Difetti, so team zeroing defects with the goal is to reach zero defect, not just analyze, but with a clear target. Basically, it involves 2 hours a day, more or less, where a quality control specialist, an engineer, the production team leader, and maybe some operators come together to investigate issues on the line, obviously using a freeze as a part of the process. One day, our sensei asked us, do you know what the Pareto principle and the defect collection are for? And we replied to select the priorities for action, for improvement. But he corrected us, saying that, keep note, Pareto and defect collection exist to understand whether improvement action have been effective. So with this statement, he made us realize the problem should be tackle all of them every day obsessively. So the team's TAD purpose are to face on wastes every day, take action immediately, reduce lead times for a solution, ensure fresher and more reliable information, and prevents the accumulation of defect batches, ideally limiting issue just one piece at a time. The best way to do this in PF is a group of people with the right skills who constantly, in an obsessive manner, attack every defect every day with the purpose of improvement. The final step was a technological leap because it was also necessary to upgrade our equipment. This meant addressing ergonomics and enhancing the ability to prevent errors, not just identify them. See the picture, I consider a manual process with a takt time of 20-30 seconds. I guess it's reasonable and disrespectful to ask a person to perform such operation in constant peace with a high level of attention for 8 hours a day without making mistakes. Kaizen is deeply tied to respect for people, and the journey we undertook with Minireg, centered on culture, training, and involvement of persons, wants to work on people's time, not on repetitive manual tasks, but on applying their time and the intelligence to solve problems. This approach value individuals and their abilities. By following this philosophy, the result we achieved were very good, in my opinion. As you can see, the numbers have been favorable to us, demonstrating that the work of the past 3 years has paid off. I am very proud of that. From a financial and economic perspective, the project has delivered significant benefits, enhancing client trust and boosting business profitability. Among the lessons learned is definitely to trust the process. First, who then what, choose the best people to build improvement, teach problem solving, and then go wild. First, improve processes, then automate. Otherwise, waste will you go into flow. But in my opinion, the best, most important result have been on having empowered and engaged people of Pietro Fiorentini, who are now ready to take on the challenges that the market is posing to us, and enable the company to be resilient and anti-fragile. So connecting to the symbol of link global connection, that is the chameleon, and now we can say that Pietro Fiorentini is working to be ready to change color. So thank you for your attention, and we are available for any question that you may have.
Okay, there are 2 questions this moment, both from Audrey Rovio. Sorry for my pronunciation. And the first is this: how do you enable Kaizen? Are you giving dedicated time to employees? Marco or Jacopo?
But the first the starting point is the big without any doubt commitment from the higher level of the company. It is not a bottom-up activity. It is a top-down activity because on the first time, but not only on the first time. Forever needs to be trusted. So this is the main reply to this question.
So, but a second part of the question: are you giving dedicated time to employees to make Kaizen, Marco?
As Jacopo showed, yes, there are a lot of time dedicated. Part of the time is obviously standard work, but we invest a lot of time in many Kaizen weeks, but also many projects with the aim of improve the processes. I'm not speaking about only production processes. Because also in also engineers, also planning, also service activities, the improve can be focused on all kind of processes. So the reply is yes, they are.
Yes. I know the company for many years, and I know that each month, roughly each month, they have a complete Kaizen week, but not only in one place in the company, but in many places. So this is the way they are still making not the daily Kaizen, but the Kaizen week. Second question, again from Andrew. Problem solving, formalization of problem solving in A3 takes time. How do you manage that? Getting people to take the time to formalize their problem solving?
Sorry, I not agree with
No,
this statement.
the question is, considering that making A3 takes time, do you permit these people to have time to make their A3 too?
The day free, in reality, is not a waste of time, and the formalization, because it's like a shadow board that everyone can read. Avoid many time to understand together a statement, because I need to be agree with Jacopo. Maybe Jacopo need to be agree with Roberto. Roberto need to be agree with me. So we lost many time to speak together about what is happening on a problem, about the analysis. A3 is a way to focus the problem in one place and avoid the lack of communication on the misunderstanding from people. So in my opinion, time spent on formalize, on write an A3 is the time that we recover from other waste of time.
You save. You invest some time to save much more.
Yes.
Okay. Another question from, there are other 2-3 questions. Pavel Bochkarev, thank you. He thank you. And the question is, what percentage of employees actively participate in Kaizen teams?
Jacopo?
Yes. Okay, depends. Here in Desenzano, for example, is 10% of all the people of the plant. So we are in 170, maybe 15 people about the plant, and also operators participated at the Kaizen week.
He talked the Kaizen team.
Yes.
I mean the Kaizen promotion officer, not the.
Okay. Sorry, I understand the Kaizen team in
sure.
Kaizen week. Okay, this is the answer about this question.
There's another question from the next one that talk about Kaizen week, but
okay,
this is the Kaizen team. I mean.
In the Kaizen promotion office in Desenzano, we are in 4 people, 3-4 people. Okay.
So it means roughly 2-3 every 100 persons, full-time dedicated.
Yes, full-time dedicated.
Target is 3%.
Yes.
3%. Okay. So next question is from Alessandro Greco. You stop the line 5 days in a row for a Kaizen week, and how many people and workers?
No, we don't stop the line. the production line, and we take some people from, for example, one operator, one people from Kaizen promotion office, one people from engineering, one people from quality. So we don't stop the line, and we are in 5, 6 people per team, and 1, 2 workers.
Okay, thank you. Another question from Tan Ho. How do you motivate all employees to involve in Kaizen and giving ideas?
Motivation obviously is personally. 20 more than 20 years of Kaizen learn us many things. First one is to choose the right people when we are hiring. We try to understand who have the motivation to change something. So there are many people that are fully believer, and we focused our investment of time on them. But we saw every time when you are on a Kaizen team and you improve your job, you can do better what you did every day. You do every day. This is motivating because you are able to work better than before, and it's not a second person who this improvement for you, but you are the first person that can change something, and this is very motivating for people.
Okay, other 3 questions. So the first is from Sergio Kemmer. What were the main barriers to build a culture of problem solving and continuous improvement in the company?
I'm sorry, Roberto.
The main barriers that the company found to build up a culture of problem solving and continuous improvement. The main barriers you had.
The main barrier, in my opinion, is the consistency, the sustain, it's not an easy job. Try to continue to improve. It requires a big motivation. And as I said before, the commitment from the higher level of company, I guess it's the main force, the main motivation to remove the barrier. So the commitment will be we must be forever.
Yes, the commitment of the top management is every day present in the company, that in some way is supporting day by day the continuous improvement activity. And so this is my knowledge of the company. And the second is what Marco said before. So when they hire new people, one of the key elements to hire the right people is to understand if it is available to change itself during the time. So you enter in this company where the culture is already there, and if you are the right person, it's quite easy for you to enter in the continuous improvement way. 2 questions. We can stay here other 3-4 minutes. From Andrei Filatov, how does the new culture implementation affect on fluctuation rate, and how did you manage to get new people in ongoing process of transformation? Probably the second part has already answered. So to get new people in ongoing process transformation. But the first is how does the new culture implementation affect on fluctuation rate? I think fluctuation rate of the business, for example, I suppose the demand.
How can I say? The company working on when you work on improvement, you will be ready to change. When you are able to do problem solving the right way, when you are have people that is able to change, you can follow the fluctuation, and you can modify your shape better, in my opinion. This is the fundamental for the changement. Improve is related to changement. So if you are able to improve, you are also able to follow what happened in the company.
Last question, again from Alessandro Grieco. How much time to prepare and follow up a Kaizen event? To prepare and follow up. And second part of the question, how is the high-level leaders involved?
Okay, yes, we started.
Jacopo?
Yes, we started 3 weeks before the event with the management of the plant in this case, and we choose the topic of the Kaizen week, and so I think 3 hours maximum before the Kaizen week. During the Kaizen week, we spend all the week, so 40 hours. And after the follow-up depends if the Kaizen week is going well. Maybe the follow-up is less and maybe, well, I don't know, some weeks, the months after, we spend the months after, but I don't know about how many hours. And how is the high-level leaders are involved? I answered. They are involved for when we choose the topic, the main topic of the Kaizen week.
So at the beginning.
At the beginning, yes.
And also presenting the results of the weeks, I suppose.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you very much for your present, all the people still here after some minutes from the end. And of course, from my side, thank you very much to Marco and to Jacopo to be here. And okay, have a good day and continue to see our conference today. Bye bye to all of you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.